Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Dripta Choudhury and I'm a learner of nutrition science, especially public health nutrition. First, I'd like to congratulate Nutrition Group of Sitara IIT Bombay to significantly contribute in the health and nutrition research in India, down the year and through the ages. And it's my honor to be able to become part of this excellent team. I started studying nutrition from 10 plus 2 in school, and I was always interested to pursue my career in academics, particularly research. Post MEC 2010, I got opportunity to work in different nutrition settings such as nutrition extension research in Krishi Vigyan Kendra at Nimpit, West Bengal. Geographically, it was an interesting area to work in the islands, low tidal lands, and mainland of Sundarban. Then I worked in a research position at ICMR National Institute of Nutrition, Hyderabad, in the area of iron and zinc bioavailability using stable isotope. It was an Indo-US project in collaboration with Professor Abrams in Baylor College of Medicine, US. This project reported fractional iron and zinc absorption among Indian adolescents for the first time, which has become a relevant document to calculate iron and zinc requirement guideline for Indians. Same study also reported double increase of iron absorption by the simultaneous intake of vitamin C rich fruit guava along with habitual meal. This finding led to my PhD dissertation on testing efficacy of the long-term consumption of guava as part of the meal on iron status. I joined in a N9 PhD program in 2013 with DST Inspire Fellowship. The project was funded by Department of Health Research ICMR. This was a randomized controlled trial in which 25-gram guava was provided to about 400 under 5-year ICDS beneficiaries in 16 villages of Nalgonda district in Telangana state for about 6 months, along with the supplementary nutrition meals served at Anganwadi Center. Trial reported improvement of iron biomarkers with reduction of iron deficiency and acute respiratory infection symptom among the preschoolers of intervention group. Commensal healthy gut microbiome was also improved among them. This study has provided evidence-based of sustainable food-based strategy to improve iron status among vulnerable population. I presented findings of my PhD dissertation at various national and international platforms like 21st ICN Conference in Argentina, Elsevier Food Conference in Cape Town, American Society of Nutrition Conference in Boston, Tufts University Nutrition Innovation Lab Conference in Nepal, Micronutrient Forum Conference, etc. I also received Young Scientist Award by Nutrition Society of India in 2017. I am fortunate to be mentored by Dr. K. Madhavan Nair in my PhD. Learning iron nutrition from Iron Man of India is something for which I really feel myself privileged. After thesis submission in 2019, I started working in UNICEF Hyderabad as short-term consultant for developing guideline of community-based management of SAM children for the state government of Telangana. Towards the end of the consultancy period, unfortunately, I fell sick with high typhoid fever. So at that time, frequently I was having sleepless nights, and in one such night, I was not getting sleep even till midnight, and started surfing internet on mobile, though it is not a healthy practice. But I thought, let me look for postdoctoral position where I can apply, and God knows why, I typed nutrition research in IIT. And the first link that came up was about Sitara Nutrition Group. And I was surprised to see the kind of nutrition related work that Sitara Nutrition team was doing. I searched the faculty profile of Sitara and found one name, Professor Satish Agnihotri, a description of study interest of whom I found very interesting and something which I was looking for. On the same day at 3 o'clock in the night, I sent him a mail with my resume and research interest to know for the probable postdoctoral position to work with him. I was happily surprised to get positive reply from him within a couple of weeks, and then gradually things fell in the place to make it happen. I was superbly overwhelmed by the welcoming gesture, academic discussion, and healthy interaction with all of the students at Sitara, and especially Professor Agnihotri. Who doesn't know about the great contribution he already made in health and nutrition field of India at policy level? I was extremely grateful to life to give me this opportunity to get him as my postdoc mentor at IIT Bombay. I was always had an interest to work in evidence-based policy research, and who can be better than him to learn this discipline from. So my postdoc journey started from February 2020 at Sitara Nutrition Group IIT Bombay. In Bengali, there is an idiom called Shape Bodhawa, means blessings in disguise, which I experienced through these events. So 3 things I feel need to hold on are passion, patience, and positivity. As part of the evidence-based policy research, I was involved in many studies One among such is using HMIS database, understanding the birth seasonality, stillbirth scenario, and preterm birth concordium in India. We observed a distinct trend in birth seasonality, peaking in August October and dipping in February March, whereas preterm births peak in August September and dip in the dry season of April May. We observed the high burden clusters, the hotspots, in the located mainly in the states of West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, Orissa, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Punjab. A distinct east-west belt of high stillbirths covering these states are also observed. Scholars, policymakers, and the health system will be held by this analysis to prioritize timing and delivery of specific component of maternal and health services. Maternal and child health services. The findings are documented in the already published and yet to publish articles. I got an opportunity to publish book chapter titled Explaining Cross-Region Disparities in Childhood Stunting in India in collaboration with Professor Shah from IDSK. This chapter has elaborated the relative contribution of different endowments and returns to those endowments contributing in disparities of childhood stunting in India. Collaboration with BRICS STI framework resulted two publications on anemia research. One is bibliometric analysis of patents worldwide on anemia, and the other is agent-based model of relationship between food availability and dynamics of spread of anemia. Working with CFNS on critical review of child nutrition supportive food and nutrition delivery system in different states to suggest required modification in the food model was also an interesting improvement. My 2 year stay at IIT Bombay is also marked by the pandemic experience in Mumbai, which I tried to utilize to investigate food security and culinary practice by the urban households during lockdown. One article is published in Appetite and the other is on the way. So, in nutshell, I would like to share that I learned a lot while working with the team members of Nutrition Group and my mentor on the use of data analytics for health and nutrition policy. And I hope I could also have contributed in the research activities of the group with my best effort. I'm fortunate to be part of the team headed by Professor Satish Agnihotri to strike a good score on health and nutrition policy in India. Though presently I'm not officially present at Sitara as I'm working as postdoctoral associate in Cornell University on a randomized controlled trial to reduce anemia among reproductive aged women in India. But I believe that my association with the nutrition group of Sitara, IIT Bombay, will not only be memorized but will also grow intensely in future as well. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Madhusudan from Sitara 1618 batch. I'm currently working as a state consultant with UNICEF Rajasthan. My work is to provide technical support to Department of Women and Child, Rajasthan, and UNICEF uh, in their management information system and in monitoring and evaluation across various programs and schemes. Okay, so my background story. I've done my bachelor's in civil engineering, but although apart from two courses, I remember water supply and sewage treatment. No other subject really intrigued me there. Luck had it that I came to know about Sitara, and when I came to know that the course was included a 9 week field stay in village as part of grassroots exposure exercise, I knew this is where I belong. I haven't looked ever. I haven't looked back ever since. So engagement with the nutrition group. In the first semester, we had to pick a seminar topic from a given list, and one topic from the list instantly grabbed my attention. It was titled "Malnutrition Among Tribal Children in India." It was voted by Professor Agnihotri. I did a quick background check about his work on the same, and I realized, okay, yeah, that was my eureka moment and the start of a wonderful, wonderful journey in nutrition, not just in nutrition group, nutrition in general, and my journey in development sector in full throttle. All of my subsequent researches and thesis work have been on nutrition thereafter. Uh, I can talk about this all day. I can send my podcast link separately for my journey, but I'll try to stick to the cues for this video. Uh, try to explain what this group means to me in a quick analogy. Suppose if we can say that my current workplace is my sasural, and then I'll call Satara as my Maika. Uh, Now imagine my Maika to be a big joint family. Everyone loves you there. Some more than others, of course. But whenever you get in trouble, you would reach out to your two very close siblings, cousins in Maika. Like they would be on your speed dial. It can be your parents as well, your closest sibling, your uncle, aunt, anyone. But they would be the first one you will reach out to. That's what this nutrition group is to me. It's an emergency contact in a nutrition sector for me. Uh, District wise NFHS 5 की Excel sheet चाहिए या कहीं मिल नहीं रही है, go to the group. You have no idea how to manage this huge data that you'll be getting after scaling up the CMAM program across the state. Go to the group. You can't recall ANOVA is the right statistical test or the T test because you haven't done statistics in a very, very long time. Go to the group. You are stuck as to how to put a very tough finding in front of Chief Secretary. Hello, sir. Is this a good time for a quick call? So for me, is the first contact in sector emergency, as I said. In fact, Digvijay has now started using the WhatsApp group for Airbnb benefits as well, and rightly so because the people from group are present across the country. That's how our group is. But lately my involvement has reduced slightly due to increased responsibility at my sasural. But not a day goes without going through all the development in the group because uh, what grows in the group today will be soon seen across the sector all over the country, and I'm not kidding about it. In a couple of days, or it will be seen in a couple of days, or a week, or even a month. Like I can give you a very recent example. Uh, like few days back, I was talking to one of my colleagues from WFP. He was my classmate as well in Satara. So he said that यार भाई अरे वो गिनी इंडेक्स पे आयुषी दी का पेपर अभी कुछ दिन पहले नीति आयोग में राउंड लगा रहा था. So yeah, that's how this group is pioneer in a sense, and this paper has reached there after a year or so. Such is the competence of this nutrition group. Like you can imagine, like they call Reddit as the what we call it, Reddit as the front page of the internet. So you can say, in a way, our nutrition group is the front page of the nutrition sector in some way. It won't be. Please cut this part. Huh? It won't be Wala. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Coming back of my engagement to the group with to the current occupation. Also, coming back, relevance of my engagement with the group to the current occupation that I'm doing. My thesis work in IITB included development of convergent action plan, and my senior Ashish had already done a similar exercise for Chhattisgarh. I took it forward by comparing these plans in the context of three different states, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, and Rajasthan. What happened just a couple of days back, I had supported DWCD here in Rajasthan in making very similar state convergent action plan, like 2018, 2022. Like, and I've done this before as well, last year and a year before that as well. So, my work I had done in my as part of my thesis and with the group is being directly used. The knowledge and the experience that I've gained from my thesis work is being directly used in my occupation currently. Another example I can cite. Recently, there's been a lot of work going in our group on HMIS data. So I had done preliminary analysis of HMIS data of Rajasthan. After a month or so, like I was explaining Secretary DWCD and Director ICDS on how there are few indicators in PCTS or HMS as we would call that we need to regularly follow and assess and ask the health department to regularly review progress of those indicators to assess reduction in anemia and malnutrition. So let me just summarize this, the overarching points here. First, most of the work that is being done in the group is already ahead of the curve. Second, working in the sector, it gets sometimes hard to keep yourself updated with the latest skill set, whether it be a new technique, a new tool of analysis, or just latest policy development in the sector. But the regular engagement with the group tremendously helps in keeping this problem at bay. And third, as I said, you can always skip Airbnb. So this is one added great advantage to have with the group. Highlighting my research work, during my master's, one of our abstract titled Malnutrition Free India, Worm's Eye View, was selected in International Health Congress, Oxford, for poster presentation. As I said, it highlighted how the importance and need of district action plans is there to counter varying nuances that come with varying geopolitical contexts. As part of my current work here with Regional Center of Excellence, Udaipur and Jodhpur in ICTS Rajasthan, two implementation abstracts got selected in the Delivery for Nutrition Conference 2021 organized by IFPRI. I can share the links of those two, all the three works in the description below. So that's it from my side. You are always welcome to engage with the group. It's a big family which is getting even bigger very fast. It's a wonderful family that we have here, and we will love to have you on board with us. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. You can cut ये वाला part, हाँ ये family वाला last one. You can just end with a thank you. Hi, sir. Sorry. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Mithilesh Shah. I am an alumni of the Sitara MTech program 2017 batch. And during my MTech, I was part of the nutrition group and I was also part of the UNICEF fellowship. During my UNICEF fellowship, I worked on projects where we use digital technologies to train Anganwadi workers. I was part of the team which implemented two pilots, one in Nashik and one in Dhantari, Chhattisgarh. And during my UNICEF fellowship, I also got an opportunity to present my research at the University of Oxford. And it is during this time I got exposed to the education system there and subsequently decided to apply to study there. Later, I got scholarship to study at the London School of Economics. And since then, I've been in London. Currently, I'm working as a pre-doctoral fellow at the London Business School. I am associated with the Wheeler Institute of Business and Development. At a broader level, my research relates to how private sector can be part of the development story. And within that, right now I'm working on three projects. One is on longevity, where we are trying to study how increasing lifespan will change the world and how we live our life. Second is a randomized control trial where we are testing is how involvement in sales activities can help gender empowerment. And the third project is where we are studying how extreme weather events, climate change is affecting firm decisions, and at the same time how it's affecting consumer decisions. So these are the three projects I've been working on, and soon I'll be starting my PhD at the London Business School, and I'm looking forward to take all these three projects I had during my doctoral journey. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Gautam. At present, I am working at Rajmata Jijau Mother Child Health and Nutrition Mission. in Maharashtra. I'm actually working in the implementation of nutrition related program including Poshan 2.0 and end-to-end management of children who are severely wasted. Myself having a background of mechanical engineering by training, I was initially interested to work for rural areas by using the technology. However, my interest got shifted from technology towards nutrition. This transition happened when I joined Sitara IIT Bombay for MTech program in technology and development. One of the major experience which was an eye-opener for me was Professor Wagle's policy lectures, where I came to realize that technical solution alone cannot solve the issue. So there are multiple factors including accessibility, affordability, sustainability as well as various interests of different stakeholders engaged. All those matters in solving any social issue. During my MTech program, I got the opportunity to study the largest nutrition related programs in India, that is Integrated Child Development Services Scheme, ICDS scheme. In the study, I was trying to understand the performance of Anganwadi workers, their daily work, the problem they face while delivering nutrition related services to mothers, children and adolescent girls. And when I was conducting the fieldwork in one of the tribal districts in central India, I witnessed the malnourished children and different problems faced by those frontline functionaries in the field. For example, the quality of supplementary nutrition, resource constraint, as well as the introduction of digital technology for Anganwadi workers so that they can do data records in a digital platform. At the same time, the classroom learnings like on the topics breastfeeding, nutritious diet, data, use of data and technology for tackling malnutrition gave me more interest towards the nutrition domain. After completing my MTech, the full-time engagement with Nutrition Group IIT Bombay and the opportunity to work as a UNICEF fellow in Madhya Pradesh gave me the other side, the solution side for tackling the malnutrition, where I was able to understand the government strategies, how the implementation happens and how the issues are tackled at the field. After working as a UNICEF fellow for a year, I joined Radmata Missions in August 2021, and since then I am working for the implementation of Poshan Tracker, which is a job aid tool for Anganwadi worker. At the same time, I am also working for the development of technology-based system for the end-to-end management of children who are severely acute malnourished. Thank you, Professor Wagle, Professor Agnihotre, Nutrition Group and Sitara IIT Bombay for the work that I am able to do in the nutrition sector, and I am glad to share all the learnings to the family and beyond. And it's a great pleasure to observe whatever I have learned in the department during the academic or the professional life that is getting translated for the nutritional improvement of family and society. Also, recently I have joined a course, PG diploma course in public health nutrition, and looking forward for making more contributions in the nutrition sector and overall improvement of nutritional status of children and people. Thank you.